The Biden administration is proposing new shipping rules targeting Shein and Temu and Alibaba. Longstanding trade law that allows low-value shipments to enter the U.S. without duties and fees have been abused by companies, the administration says. The new rule would prevent those exemptions. A report from the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party says Shein and Temu are likely responsible for more than 30% of all packages within the exemptions. According to the committee, Gap paid $700 million in import duties in 2022, while Shein and Temu paid none. I think that probably needs to be fixed. What do you think about this? It does make things more expensive for the American consumer, for the average.
Yeah, look, just disclosure, I'm an investor in Shein. I think this is hard to argue for maintaining. Two things. They're taking advantage, as companies do, of a loophole. And what I would like to see is these taxes done away for everybody. I'm totally anti-tariffs, anti-taxes, unless it's used as a strategic weapon if we're outsourcing pollution or someone or the Chinese decide to try and dump steel, whatever it is. But I'd like to see the taxes. I mean, Gap and H&M, say they paid $700 and $200 million respectively on this tax, because this is a loophole that says if it's less than $800 and it's going direct to the household, you don't have to pay these, I think it's import taxes. So I think this is hard to argue that this shouldn't be closed or they shouldn't get rid of the taxes or the import duties on the other brands. What they don't realize is this is only a small cost or delta in what gives these companies such an incredible advantage. And Shein, and the reason I invested in it, is that if you look at companies over the last 20 years that have added tens of billions of dollars in market capitalization, they tend to have one thing in common, and that is they're asset light. And the really amazing thing, and the reason I invested in Shein, and the reason why even if they have to pay these tariffs, they're still going to have an unbelievable advantage over these other players. And these two companies will be responsible for $1 and $5 spent over the holidays. And their advantage is the following. It's all software. They don't own any assets. They don't own a single factory, a single truck, a single plane, a single warehouse, or a single store. And what they do is they use AI to examine activity on their site. And with this machine learning and AI, they can go, okay, we're going to need exactly 7,700 pairs of bell-bottom tie-dye jeans. And then within a microsecond, the software goes, these are the 3 best factories to produce it. And then other pieces of the software start going, okay, this is the fastest way to get it to the consumer. And because of all of this incredible demand estimation, it's because it's such a low price, there are fewer and fewer returns. It's more efficient. And they're able to charge a fraction of the price of Zara. I mean, it's what Zara did to everybody else, these guys are doing to Zara, and it's all with software. There's no assets here. So as a result, Shein is going to be the second largest apparel company in the world, surpassing Amazon this year. And next year, they're probably going to surpass Walmart with no assets. So this will hurt them a little bit. I think it's unfair.
Right.
I think
they should pay the price.
They should pay the tax. But be clear, it's not Walmart. It's barely going to slow their growth. That's not the issue here. The issue is these other companies have an outdated business model, and Shein has just a much better business model. Yeah,
well, Walmart was ahead technologically. That's why they did so well. Technology always matters in these cases. But we'll see. They deserve to pay the tax. Sorry, companies, you have to pay the tax.